Jim Wiley.
Hudson, Lana.
Yeah, good to see you again, Hudson.
Good to see you. How's your day going?
Great. It's going great. Can't wait. Any day I can meet with an insurance person, it's a great, great day.
Yeah, well, actually this morning I didn't know if I was going to come in here and talk to you about insurance or carpet installation because my dog has been ripping out my carpet all week long.
Oh, really?
So today I woke up and the stairs carpet was ripped out like 4 or 5 steps.
You're going to need a new dog and new carpet.
Yeah, definitely. Or maybe tile, I don't know. But I have a business card here for you.
Thank you.
And do you have one for me? By any chance?
I'll have to email you that stuff.
Okay.
My dog ate mine too. So,
That's completely fine. Now, as you know, I'm with Seminole Insurance Agency, and I've been working with them for the past 4 years since I graduated. And it's been great going to the booster meetings, being able to meet a lot of professionals from Florida State. How did you get involved with that?
we're a big booster.
Okay.
Go Knowles.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys, I know that was one of the first clubs I joined when I came to Florida State.
Yeah, I had a good time at the one we met at. That was good. Can you tell me a little bit about Seminole Insurance Agency?
Yeah, it's been, we've been in business for the past 35 years. We work mostly with small businesses. A lot, since we are in the Tallahassee area, a lot of Florida State supporters and a lot of companies around the campus. So yeah, we mostly focus on small businesses, and we're always happy to help anyone that's helping the Florida State community and helping the school as well. Now,
I did look on your website and notice all the roster of people. It looks like you have a good number of insurance professionals there. How long have you been? You said you've been there 4 years?
Yes, since I graduated.
Was that high school or college?
So college.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
since I graduated from Florida State.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just look kind of young to me. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I can assure you that I know I am young, but I can make that up with certification and training. I mean, Florida State has one of the best programs in the country, so they definitely prepared me for the business. And the Seminole Insurance Agency, they have a lot of great professionals that have helped me get to the point in training where I have the same amount of training as any seniors in the company. Now,
you have some good backup in case you had questions, or if I have some questions when you're not available.
Yes. Yeah, I can definitely. Well, if you contact the company, I can email you that. That's my personal phone number. But you can always contact the company, and they'll always be happy to help you with any of the other agents as well.
Okay.
Now, for the next 15 minutes, I definitely would like to kind of go through with you and get familiar with your company and the current mechanics of your risk management and insurance department. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
All right.
That's what you're here for sure.
Yeah. Now, before we start the meeting, is there anyone you'd like to join in on the meeting, or anyone that you think would be able to help with any of the information you might receive in this meeting?
Mona's the only other one, and she doesn't even get here till 10. I don't know what she does in the morning, so
Okay.
I'll be handling all this.
Okay. I hope you can transfer any information over to her. Now, is there a way you could kind of walk me through your process and any risk management and insurance decisions, as well as your risk management and insurance process?
We really don't have and that's one of the things we're looking to you for. Right now, our broker has not been very responsive in our requests for that. So we basically don't have a lot of risk management practices, I'm sad to say.
Okay.
We buy insurance. We rely on the broker's recommendations to to cover what our exposures are. But I sell carpet, I sell tile, we install it. I don't want to worry about that stuff. I need a professional to help me do that.
Yeah. Now, I looked into your company and I saw that you have the Wiley's carpet store, and then you also have the new location, the Floors and Walls Incorporated.
Right.
Now, are those all under one company, or are they different?
Floors and Walls is a separate corporation, but it's wholly owned by our company.
Okay. And now Wiley's Carpet Store, is that an LLC, or is that also incorporated?
It's incorporated.
Okay, cool. And now, under the name insured, is that under you or Mona, or is it under your grandfather? I know you took over the business for him, but are you the current president or the CEO to the company?
I'm the president.
Okay, so you're the president of the company.
Mhm.
Okay, and the business legal name for both of those is Wiley's Carpet Store, and the other is Floors and Walls Incorporated. Correct. Okay, cool. Now, so with the process, you said you just kind of meet with your broker and take any recommendation he gives you in insurance and what he says you should be getting, what coverage he says you should be getting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, and if we can't afford it, we just don't buy it.
Okay. Now, do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions about the specifics of your the insurance you've purchased?
Please.
Yeah. So, right now, do you have any insurance that covers crime at your store, on transit, or on site at the construction site?
I think there's theft coverage in our policy, but I mean, I would, that's something I'd be interested in, but I really don't know.
Okay. Well, you definitely want to kind of look into that. And do you so you don't know if perhaps the store were to be robbed or anything like that, you don't know if you'd be covered in that sense.
I think so, but it wouldn't hurt to check that.
Okay. All right. And then also, do you know if you have any online coverage, if you take any credit cards, or if you keep any of your employees' information on your computer or anything like that? Do you have any coverage over that?
Again, I mean, I would like to think that, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I think it sounds like a good recommendation.
Okay, cool. And then with basic property coverage, do you happen to have a copy of your lease to see if you are covered in case of any damages to the property under the lease?
I do have a copy of it. I can email that to you.
Okay, and then if you could also email me any of your current policies as well, that'd be great for me to look through and make sure that you are covered in all of these things that I'm mentioning. And then that way I can really see.
Well, how about this? How about you recommend whatever coverages I need? I don't like to give the policies out because a lot of times, you know, the agents come in and they just try to match the price, and you know, it's just, and you know, I don't know that I've got the right coverages anyway. So
yeah, I definitely understand that. Looking for your definitely always looking to have your interests first and make sure that for first and foremost you're getting the right coverage and not so much kind of price competition.
okay.
Now also, I do know that your employees go out and install the carpet themselves and
Yes,
everything.
I have 3 carpet crews and 1 tile crew.
Okay, and they have vans or trucks.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got 4 vans and some Jeep Wranglers, 4 Jeep Wranglers as well.
Okay. Now, do you know that you have any coverage over that material, or if you have actually gone through and scheduled all of those materials, you know, like your tools or the tools they use, you know, on transit, you know, at the site, if you scheduled those under your insurance policy in case they get stolen or go missing?
No, I'm not sure if we have. I'm concerned about it. We got some pretty expensive equipment, particularly the tile cutters.
Okay, the cutters. Okay.
I would think that that'd be included under our property policy, but
yeah, if you're not too sure, maybe because you do have to go through and make sure that the insurance company knows how much exactly each one of those expensive tools cost.
I mean, I told them, but I don't know if it's.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it's covered.
Okay, that's definitely something we can look into. And then also, in case of any disasters or anything like that, if you have to relocate, or have you had any issues with that, or are you not sure if you're covered?
We haven't had any disasters,
Mhm.
so you know, we did. You know, we've only had 1 loss at all, 1 insurance claim. I say insurance claim; it wasn't even covered in the last 3 years. When Hermine came in, or Hermine, however you pronounce it, came in earlier last year, I guess it was. We had some flood damage to the carpet at the warehouse, and that was great because none of that was covered.
Yeah.
I was expecting that. Here we are paying a lot of money for insurance and no coverage whatsoever for what we had damaged.
Okay. Well, now tell me about that. That warehouse you have. How's that? Is that where you keep all of? Because I know you in the store you have all the displays for carpet and tile.
Right.
But in the warehouse, is that where you keep the carpet that you're going to install?
We have a warehouse in the back here.
Mhm.
and we also have one across the street that we lease.
Okay.
And that's a multi-tenant warehouse over there. We'll keep our vehicles over there silent if we're working on. We keep some, if we have a custom job, we'll keep the carpet or the tile over there as well. Any excess warehouse we need.
All right. And you said multi-tenant. How is the security in that warehouse?
Non-existent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no security at the warehouse. Now
I don't even know if it locks, to be honest with you. I don't think it does.
Now I did notice you have a sign out front that you do have security on this location. You have so is that against theft and I also noticed you had some sprinklers.
Yeah, we're sprinkled as you can see, and we also have a central station alarm for both fire and theft, and I carry a shotgun.
Okay.
I keep a shotgun right on my
That's always
desk.
essential.
Yeah.
And all right now, so you said that you meet with your broker to discuss these things. How much time do you usually spend with him, like per week or per month?
He generally comes I see him once a year.
Once a year.
I see him at renewal time. He comes
Okay.
by, he delivers the increase,
Mm-hmm.
and asks for a check, and I give him a check, and then we're done till next year.
Okay. All right. That's
Again,
what
one of the reasons why you're here.
Okay, yeah. So that must bring a lot of worry to you. I'm sure you're focusing on that more than you should be. And how much money do you feel you're kind of being? How much excess money, do you feel you're spending with that process? Do you have any sort of estimate?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Okay, all right, not a problem.
I think that you shouldn't have to spend much money at all on insurance.
Mhm.
But I don't want to worry about it.
Yeah.
I want to sell carpeting and tile
Mhm.
and make my money. I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with this stuff.
No.
I don't understand this stuff. And I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah. That's not what you're in the business of.
Right.
You're in the business of carpet. Now, is there anything that you feel? I know you said that you'd like to be focusing on your business, but is there anything specific that you'd like to be doing instead of worrying about that? I know that you just started the Floors and Walls Incorporated. So, are there any business ventures or anything that you're trying to do in the next couple of months that would?
No, we just want to get Floors and Walls off the ground so it can stand on its own, move out of its temporary location, and I want to hire somebody to run that.
Oh, okay. How long is your current lease in that?
In that, it's 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So in the next 3 years, you're looking to move that out and
We break the lease. I mean, I'm giving them a year and a half to stand on their own, but we have a 3-year lease. So.
Okay, cool. Now, is there any career growth you're hoping to have, or are you solely focusing on your current business?
I don't understand the question. Sorry.
Like, are you doing anything else for your career? Are you looking to open up any other businesses, or doing anything else to further your career, or are you only focusing on the Wiley's Carpet
No,
Store?
we're going to focus on this, and I'd like to play golf as often as I possibly can as well.
Cool. Now, as we've discussed, it does seem like you do have some flaws with your current risk management and insurance programs, and it has been hindering kind of your business from growth. It's been taking money, time, attention from things that you should be focusing on. Do you agree with that? Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
You've made that pretty clear. Now, would you be willing to hear me out as I lay out a possible solution to these flaws?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Exactly what I want.
All right. Now, with a possible solution, I definitely wanted to make sure that, like I said, the name insured is under you. So the president, you would be the name insured under the company, and also all the names of the locations. So to make sure that all the locations are listed within your policies, make sure that walls and floors, floors and walls are listed on the policy, as well as Wiley's Carpet Store and the warehouse, because that's very important.
We just have 2 entities right now. We got the 2 corporations, and I'm president of both of them.
Okay. But just to make sure that under the policy, all of your locations are covered. If any damage happens to either of the 3 locations, they are covered. Now, I forgot to ask you, but have you done anything to have you had to spend any money on fixing any problems with the warehouse or the Wiley's Carpet Store location? Any improvements to the building?
Not really. I mean, we're in a 5-year lease at this location, and the
Mhm.
landlord takes care of that kind of thing. So we don't really.
Time's up.